Friend Josh Turturro is here this morning from Rayo's Bakery with all things Mardi Gras in front. We were just talking, it seems like we didn't even get a break from Christmas, and already people are talking about king cakes.
Right. New Year's resolution, who needs it?
Right.
I mean, Dana.
Save it for Easter, something like that.
But Mardi Gras is, it's already started, and we're really bumping them out in all the stores. Each location's got king cakes out for you to walk in today and buy them and take them to the office and share them.
Now, I'm always curious about operation of businesses because you guys already, pump out a lot of product on a daily basis. If you throw in king cakes to the mix on top of the regular cakes and all the other pastries and everything, do you have to hire extra people? Do you have to figure out, change of work schedule to get them all out?
Well, January traditionally is a slow month for most bakeries and, for a company like Rayo's. But Mardi Gras really gives us about a week between Christmas and when Mardi Gras, it's 12 days. And so you would normally cut back staff from Christmas, but you don't. You just keep it rolling.
Because we were talking, and I asked you, I said, did you mean to say hundreds? And you said, no, thousands of king cakes come out from your bakery. And they go all over the country, if not all over the world, right?
That's right.
You ship them.
Coast to coast.
If there are people who have friends who've moved that maybe, or you just, maybe they have no idea about Mardi Gras in New Orleans, but you want to surprise them with something, this would be a good way. So we're kind of going across the different cakes that are out here. And this is the original, right?
That's the traditional. You've got your three colors, and we do different flavors in the traditional. Cinnamon is what people have always been accustomed to. And when we started adding some fruits and fruit and cream cheese. And then recently we came up with some more flavors, the praline, which has cream cheese and caramel and pecans, and also our voodoo, chocolate chip coconut and cream cheese.
Now, I would assume, do these run second? Is the traditional always the #1 seller?
The traditional, the cinnamon is the #1 seller. And I think taste-wise, if you were a non-traditionalist, the praline is out of this world.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get away from that one. Once you have, that's the one that I haven't tried, but I am this year. And the other thing, because it comes in different sizes now, because your dad came up with this Petite Lafitte, which is a small king cake. So if you're one of those people, there's no way we can eat all of that. This could either be an individual serving, or you could share it with somebody.
Right, and we have people who come in, have lunch, have a Petite Lafitte, split it with a friend. Right. And it's perfect. You don't have to, let it sit on your counter and stare at it and eat on it for a couple of days.
Can you get that in the different flavors?
It's just the traditional.
Just in the traditional only. And then, of course, now you've expanded into other products as well, where you're doing the cookies and the cakes for Mardi Gras.
Yes.
As well.
It's all Mardi Gras.
The tradition of the king cake from New Orleans?
No, it started in France.
Oh,
centuries
wow.
ago.
That goes that far back.
Yes, it's centuries old, and obviously it's not the same.
Right.
The pastry has changed. We follow the New Orleans tradition and how we make the dough, but there's a lot of different variations of king cake out there. And we've been in Beaumont for 75 years, so our tradition in this area has kind of, if we were to change it, I know we would get some pushback.
Yes, I think you would have, even probably deviating to those two.
Right.
The purists probably didn't like. All right, we're going to come back. We're going to decorate some king cakes a little bit later. We'll talk about, the baby and the cake and the beads and all the different things that come with it as well. Josh Turturro is with us this morning, Rayo's Bakery. Again, 4 locations here in Southeast Texas. All of them will be carrying king cakes until after Mardi Gras. All right, we're back right after this. We'll check out what's going on with James Ware, people, places, and things on The Morning Show.